The 5-9 relationship in astrology represents the dynamic between any house and the house that is 5 places ahead, 5th house, and 9 places ahead, 9th house. This relationship highlights the interplay between creativity, intelligence, and personal development, 5th house, and higher learning, fortune, and philosophy, 9th house. Below is a breakdown of the key principles from the document and an analysis of this relationship, as well as the reverse, 9-5 relationship, where higher learning influences creative expression. Key principles of the 5-9 relationship. 1. Education and intelligence. The 5th house signifies creativity, education, intelligence, and self-expression, while the 9th house represents higher learning, wisdom, fortune, and philosophical outlooks. This relationship indicates that developing personal talents and education in the 5th house leads to wisdom and success in the 9th house. Creativity and good fortune. The 5th house shows how one expresses their innate intelligence and creativity, while the 9th house reflects the fortune and good luck that result from these efforts. In this context, nurturing one's creativity leads to greater wisdom, spiritual growth, and favorable outcomes in life. Upachaya nature. The 5-9 relationship improves over time, meaning the more one invests in their personal development, 5th house, the greater the rewards in terms of wisdom and life lessons, 9th house. It also indicates that creativity and education in the 5th house are foundational for the spiritual growth and fortune represented by the 9th house. Key principles of the 9-5 relationship reverse. 1. Wisdom influencing creativity. In the 9-5 relationship, the wisdom, philosophical outlook, and higher learning gained in the 9th house influence the creativity, self-expression, and intelligence shown in the 5th house. As one grows spiritually, they are better able to express their talents and creativity. 2. Spiritual growth and creative expression. The 9th house reflects higher wisdom and spiritual growth, which then feed back into personal creativity and self-expression, 5th house. As one cultivates their spiritual understanding, it enhances their creative potential, allowing them to use their intelligence in new, inspired ways. Example analysis of the 5-9 relationship. For a Cancer ascendant, the 5th house is Scorpio, intensity, transformation, and emotional depth. The 9th house is Pisces, spirituality, intuition, and compassion. In this scenario, the Cancer ascendant individual must channel their emotional intelligence and creativity, Scorpio in the 5th house, into their higher learning and spiritual pursuits, Pisces in the 9th house. The 5-9 relationship suggests that the more the individual develops their creative intelligence, particularly in areas of emotional depth and transformation, the greater their spiritual growth and good fortune in life, Pisces. Conversely, if they neglect their creativity, they may struggle to find spiritual fulfillment. In the reverse 9-5 relationship, their spiritual growth and intuitive wisdom, Pisces in the 9th house, will feed back into their ability to express creativity. The more they engage with their spiritual and philosophical growth, the more they can use that wisdom to enhance their creative expression in emotionally transformative ways, Scorpio in the 5th house. Example analysis of the 9-5 relationship. Reverse. For a Sagittarius ascendant, the 9th house is Leo, leadership, creativity, and personal pride. The 5th house is Aries, action, independence, and initiative. In this case, the Sagittarius ascendant individual's spiritual growth and wisdom, Leo in the 9th house, will greatly influence their ability to express creativity and intelligence, Aries in the 5th house. The 9-5 relationship shows that as they grow in confidence and leadership, Leo, it will empower them to take bold action and initiative, Aries, in their creative pursuits. Their personal pride and spiritual understanding will provide the foundation for their creative efforts, leading to success and fulfillment. In the Sash 5-9 relationship, their independent, action-oriented creativity, Aries in the 5th house, will naturally lead to spiritual growth and good fortune, Leo in the 9th house. The more they express their creativity with courage and initiative, the more they will grow spiritually and gain wisdom. This analysis shows how the 5-9 and 9-5 relationships, with the correct padas and life path themes from natal to Navamsha shifts, highlight the interplay between creativity, personal development, and higher learning across each sign transition, emphasizing how education and wisdom contribute to personal growth and fulfillment. Aries, natal to Leo Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship, 5th Pada, 13°20, 1640 of Aries, Leo Navamsha. 5 to 9 relationship, Aries, 1st house, represents independence, action, and self-driven pursuits, while Leo, 5th house in Navamsha, emphasizes creativity, leadership, and self-expression. Pada analysis. This Pada shift from Aries to Leo suggests a life path transition where the individual must balance their action-oriented nature, Aries, with the leadership and creativity needed to express their talents. Leo. The 5th house Leo energy brings a focus on self-expression and creativity, which when nurtured leads to higher wisdom and spiritual growth, 9th house. The 5 to 9 relationship encourages the individual to use their independence, Aries, to creatively lead and inspire others. Life path. The individual learns that personal development and higher learning, Leo, are achieved through taking initiative and expressing their leadership, Aries, resulting in spiritual and intellectual growth. Taurus, natal to Virgo Navamsha, 5 to 9 and relationship. 9th Pada, 2640 to 30 degrees of Taurus, Virgo Navamsha. 5 to 9 relationship. Taurus, 1st house, focuses on stability, material comfort, and security, while Virgo, 5th house in Navamsha, brings a focus on intellect, analysis, and service in personal development. Pada analysis. This Pada shift from Taurus to Virgo shows that Taurus' natural inclination towards stability and comfort must evolve into a more analytical and service-oriented approach to creativity, Virgo in the 5th house. The individual's personal development comes through intellectual refinement and an attention to detail, which, when nurtured, leads to higher learning and spiritual growth, 9th house. The half 5 to 9 relationship highlights the importance of grounding creative efforts in practical service, Virgo. Life path. The individual learns to use their stable and practical approach, Taurus, to cultivate intellectual and creative talents, Virgo, resulting in growth and wisdom. Taurus, natal to Capricorn Navamsha, 9 to 5 relationship, 1st Pada, 0°3°20 of Taurus, Capricorn Navamsha. 9 to 5 relationship, Taurus, 9th house in Navamsha, seeks stability, material growth, and comfort through spiritual and philosophical learning, while Capricorn, 5th house, brings structure, discipline, and long-term focus into creativity. Pada analysis. In this 9 to 5 relationship, the individual's spiritual growth and understanding, Taurus in the 9th house, must be channeled into creative pursuits through discipline and hard work, Capricorn in the 5th house. The 5th house Capricorn suggests that the individual's creative expression is refined through long-term effort and discipline, supported by the wisdom gained through Taurus's practical approach to learning and material security. Life path. The individual must learn to use their spiritual understanding, Taurus, to fuel disciplined, structured creativity, Capricorn, leading to long-term success and fulfillment. Gemini, natal to Aquarius Navamsha, 9 to 5 relationship, 5th Pada, 1320 to 1640 of Gemini, Aquarius Navamsha. 9 to 5 relationship, Gemini, 9th house in Navamsha, focuses on intellectual curiosity, adaptability, and learning, while Aquarius, 5th house, brings innovation, intellectual independence, and social progress into creative expression. Pada analysis. The 9 to 5 relationship shows that Gemini's intellectual and philosophical pursuits, 9th house, must be applied to Aquarius' innovative, socially progressive, creative efforts, 5th house. The individual's personal development comes through using their intellectual independence, Aquarius, to express creative ideas that promote social change and progress. This dynamic leads to the development of higher wisdom through creative experimentation. Life path. The individual learns to channel their intellectual curiosity, Gemini, into innovative, socially impactful creativity, Aquarius, resulting in spiritual growth and wisdom. Cancer, natal to Scorpio, Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship. 5th Pada, 13-1640 of Cancer, Scorpio 5 to 9 relationship. 1st house represents emotional depth, nurturing, and home, while Scorpio, 5th house in Navamsha, brings transformation, intensity, and emotional depth into personal creativity. Pada analysis. This 5-9 relationship indicates that Cancer's emotional nurturing and protective tendencies must be applied to transformative and intense creative pursuits. Scorpio in the 5th house. The individual's creativity and personal development come through emotionally intense experiences that lead to deeper wisdom and spiritual growth. 9th house. The 5-9 dynamic emphasizes emotional transformation as the key to intellectual and spiritual expansion. Life path. The individual learns that emotional depth, Cancer, must be channeled into intense, transformative creative expression, Scorpio, resulting in personal and spiritual growth. Leo, natal to Sagittarius Navamsha, 5-9 relationship. Pada, 9th Pada, 2640 to 30 degrees of Leo, Sagittarius Navamsha. 5-9 relationship, Leo, 1st house, emphasizes leadership, creativity, and self-expression, while Sagittarius, 5th house in Navamsha, brings exploration, higher learning, and philosophical growth into personal creativity. Pada analysis. In this 5-9 relationship, Leo's natural leadership and creative expression must evolve into a pursuit of philosophical growth and exploration. Sagittarius in the 5th house. The individual's creativity will be fueled by their love of learning and intellectual exploration, which will lead to greater spiritual wisdom and success, 9th house. The 5th house, Sagittarius, encourages the individual to explore new horizons in their creative pursuits. Life path. The individual must balance their desire for leadership and creativity, Leo, with a focus on intellectual exploration and growth, Sagittarius, leading to personal development and spiritual wisdom. Leo, natal to Aries Navamsha, 9-5 relationship. 1st Pada, 0-3-20 of Leo. Aries to 5 relationship. Leo, 9th house in Navamsha, focuses on leadership, creativity, and philosophical learning, while Aries' 5th house brings action, independence, and courage into creative expression. Pada analysis. In this 9-5 relationship, Leo's spiritual growth and philosophical understanding, 9th house, must be applied to Aries' independent, action-oriented creative expression, 5th house. The individual will find that their leadership qualities and philosophical pursuits must be channeled into bold, creative actions, Aries. Personal development is driven by taking initiative and expressing creativity with courage and independence. Life path. The individual learns that their spiritual wisdom, Leo, must be used to fuel action and independent creativity, Aries, resulting in personal and intellectual growth. Virgo, natal to Taurus, Navamsha, 9-5 relationship, 5th Pada, 13-20 ties 16-40 of Virgo, Taurus Navamsha. Virgo, 9th house in Navamsha, focuses on intellectual analysis, discipline, and practical learning, while Taurus, 5th house, brings stability, sensuality, and material comfort into creative expression. Pada analysis. The 9-5 relationship indicates that Virgo's intellectual and analytical approach to higher learning, 9th house, must be applied to Taurus's stable and material-focused creative efforts, 5th house. The individual's personal development comes through practical, grounded creativity that focuses on stability and material security. Spiritual growth is supported by nurturing personal creativity in a methodical and tangible way, Taurus. Life path. The individual learns to channel their analytical mind, Virgo, into practical, stable creativity, Taurus, resulting in intellectual and spiritual fulfillment. Libra, natal to Aquarius, Navamsha, 5-9 relationship. 5th Pada, 13-20, 16-40 of Libra, Aquarius Navamsha. 5-9 relationship. Libra, 1st house, emphasizes balance, relationships, and harmony, while Aquarius, 5th house in Navamsha, brings innovation, intellectual independence, and social progress into creative expression. Pada analysis. The 5-9 relationship shows that Libra's natural focus on relationships and balance must evolve into innovative, progressive, creative pursuits. Aquarius in the 5th house. The individual's creativity will be driven by intellectual independence and a desire to bring about social change, which leads to spiritual growth and wisdom, 9th house. The 5th house Aquarius encourages the individual to explore new, unconventional ways to express creativity and promote social harmony. Life path. The individual must balance their desire for harmony and balance, Libra, with innovative, socially impactful creativity, Aquarius, leading to intellectual and spiritual growth. Scorpio, natal to Pisces, Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship. Ninth Pada, 2060-40, 30 degrees of Scorpio. 5 to 9 relationship. Scorpio first house represents emotional intensity, transformation, and depth, while Pisces fifth house in Navamsha brings spiritual depth, intuition, and compassion into personal creativity. Pada analysis. The scroll 5 to 9 relationship indicates that Scorpio's emotional intensity and desire for transformation must be channeled into creative pursuits that focus on spiritual depth and intuition, Pisces in the fifth house. The individual's personal development comes through emotionally and spiritually inspired creativity, which leads to greater spiritual wisdom and growth, ninth house. The 5-9 dynamic emphasizes spiritual exploration and compassion as the key to creative and intellectual expansion. Life path. The individual learns that emotional intensity, Scorpio, must be channeled into spiritually inspired creativity, Pisces, resulting in personal transformation and spiritual growth. Scorpio natal to Cancer, Navamsha, 9 to 5 relationship. First Pada, 0-3 20s of Scorpio. 9-5 relationship, Scorpio, 9th house in Navamsha, focuses on emotional transformation, intensity, and spiritual exploration, while Cancer, 5th house, brings nurturing, emotional depth, and protection into creative expression. Pada analysis. The 9 to 5 relationship suggests that Scorpio's emotional and spiritual transformation, 9th house, must be applied to Cancer's nurturing and emotionally expressive creative efforts, 5th house. The individual's personal development comes through creative pursuits that focus on emotional protection and nurturing, which will provide the foundation for intellectual and spiritual growth. Life path. The individual learns that emotional transformation, Scorpio, must be used to nurture and protect their creative expressions, Cancer, resulting in spiritual and intellectual fulfillment. Sagittarius, natal to Leo, Navamsha, 9 to 5 relationship. 5th Pada, 13 degrees 20, 16 degrees 40 of Sagittarius, Leo, Navamsha. 9 to 5 relationship. Sagittarius, 9th house in Navamsha, focuses on higher learning, exploration, and philosophical wisdom, while Leo house brings leadership, creativity, and self-expression into personal development. Pada analysis. In this 9 to 5 relationship, Sagittarius' pursuit of wisdom and philosophical growth, 9th house, must be applied to Leo's dynamic, creative self-expression, 5th house. The individual's personal development comes from using their philosophical insights to inspire leadership and creative action, Leo. By embracing their philosophical understanding, they can lead and express themselves creatively with confidence, resulting in intellectual and spiritual fulfillment. Life path. The individual learns that their philosophical wisdom, Sagittarius, must be channeled into creative leadership and self-expression, Leo, allowing them to grow both intellectually and creatively. Capricorn, natal to Taurus, Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship. 5th Pada, 13 degrees 16 degrees 40 of Capricorn. 5 to 9 relationship. Capricorn, first house, emphasizes discipline, structure, and long-term goals, while Taurus, 5th house in Navamsha, brings stability, sensuality, and material comfort into personal creativity. Pada analysis. The 5 to 9 relationship indicates that Capricorn's disciplined and structured approach to life, first house, must evolve into a creative focus on stability and material security, Taurus in the 5th house. The individual's creativity will be driven by a desire for comfort and material success, which, when nurtured, leads to greater philosophical understanding and spiritual growth, 9th house. The 5th house, Taurus, encourages the individual to ground their creativity in practical and material realities. Life path. The individual must balance their disciplined approach, Capricorn, with practical, grounded creativity, Taurus, resulting in personal and spiritual development. Aquarius, natal to Gemini, Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship. 9th Pada, 26 degrees 40, 30 degrees of Aquarius. 5 to 9 relationship. Aquarius, first house, emphasizes innovation, intellectual independence, and social progress, while Gemini, 5th house in Navamsha, brings intellectual curiosity, adaptability, and communication into personal creativity. Pada analysis. In this 5 to 9 relationship, Aquarius's focus on innovation and social progress, first house, must evolve into a creative expression of intellectual curiosity and communication, Gemini in the fifth house. The individual's creativity will be driven by a love for learning and intellectual exploration, which leads to greater spiritual growth and wisdom. Ninth house. The fifth house Gemini encourages the individual to communicate their creative ideas and adapt to new intellectual challenges. Life path. The individual must balance their innovative, independent approach, Aquarius, with intellectual curiosity and adaptability, Gemini, resulting in personal and spiritual growth. Aquarius, natal to Libra Navamsha, 9 to 5 relationship, first pada digu 3D 20 of Aquarius, Libra Navamsha. Aquarius, 9th house in Navamsha, focuses on intellectual independence, social progress, and innovation, while Libra, 5th house, brings balance, relationships, and harmony into creative expression. Pada analysis. The 9 to 5 relationship suggests that Aquarius's innovative and progressive ideals, 9th house, must be applied to Libra's balanced and harmonious creative pursuits, 5th house. The individual's personal development comes through using their intellectual independence to cultivate creative harmony and balanced relationships, which leads to spiritual growth and fulfillment. Life path. The individual learns that their innovative and intellectual growth, Aquarius, must be used to fuel balanced, harmonious creative expression, Libra, resulting in spiritual and intellectual fulfillment. Pisces, natal to Scorpio Navamsha, 9 to 5 relationship, 5th pada, 13/20/20, 1640 of Pisces, Scorpio Navamsha. 9 to 5 relationship. Pisces, 9th house in focuses on spirituality, compassion, and emotional depth, while Scorpio, 5th house, brings emotional intensity, transformation, and depth into personal creativity. Pada analysis. In this 9 to 5 relationship, Pisces' spiritual and emotional depth, 9th house, must be channeled into Scorpio's transformative and intense creative expression, 5th house. The individual's personal development will come through using their spiritual insights to fuel emotionally transformative creative pursuits, leading to spiritual and intellectual growth. The 5th house, Scorpio, encourages the individual to express their creativity through emotional intensity and transformation. Life path. The individual learns that their spiritual depth and compassion, Pisces, must be applied to emotionally transformative creative efforts, Scorpio, resulting in personal growth and spiritual fulfillment. Pisces, natal to Cancer Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship, 9th pada, 26 degree of 40s of Pisces, Cancer Navamsha, 5 to 9 relationship, Pisces, 1st house, emphasizes spirituality, compassion, and emotional depth, while Cancer, 5th house in Navamsha, brings nurturing, emotional protection, and depth into personal creativity. Pada analysis. The 5 to 9 relationship indicates that Pisces' natural focus on spirituality and emotional depth, 1st house, must evolve into creative pursuits centered around emotional nurturing and protection, Cancer in the 5th house. The individual's creativity will be driven by a desire to care for others emotionally, which, when nurtured, leads to spiritual growth and wisdom, 9th house. The 5th house Cancer encourages the individual to express their creativity in ways that emotionally protect and nurture others. Life path. The individual must balance their spiritual depth, Pisces, with emotionally nurturing creativity, Cancer, resulting in personal and spiritual development.